Hi, I thought you might like to have a bit of a preview of what the Ambiguity Apocalypse game actually looks like. So we have a fairly sizable board that we use. And on that board, we have a number of pieces set up. So as you can see, we've got a number of zombies that go on the board. There's various biohazards. We also have some bonus tokens that you can get extra resources. And we have a number of characters. So as you can see, depending on whether you identify as male, female, or non-binary, there should be a character for you. We have a number of different characters, and all of our different characters have a character card. So for example, our chef, the chef's mother is among the group of survivors. They owned a restaurant since they qualified as a chef. They're talented at turning scavenged food supplies into gourmet delights. They know that kitchen equipment comes in handy beyond the kitchen, important when you're scavenging. And this is quite topical, isn't good at deciding which mushrooms are safe to eat. And believe me, we put that in before recent events in Australia. So once you've got your character and you've shared that with everybody, we then have a series of timers. This one is for the total game time. Each team needs to ensure that they take the necessary number of turns before their time runs out. And then once we start playing, people throw the dice, we move around the board, and every move you pick up an event card, which creates lots of ambiguity and complexity. So for example, one of the cards is you encounter a group of survivors who share their food supplies with you. Add 40 points to your running tally. Unfortunately, one of them was infected and you didn't know. Take 30 seconds to decide who will turn into a zombie and which character they will eat after the next 2 turns. On the next turn, you can choose to save them both if you have miracle serum. And so where you would get that miracle serum from is if you have a resource card that gives you that serum. But there's also some fun things in the resource cards. So for example, we know that chocolate is something that is quite multifunctional, gives you lots of energy. And in a post-apocalyptic world, we can imagine it would be quite valuable. So you can get 200 points if you get the box of chocolate bars in the resources. Now, I'm not going to give away all the secrets. There are some things that happen in the game that are rather surprising and keep people on their toes. What we do after we play the initial game, we usually take people through the different habits or the skills that they can build to build their tolerance of ambiguity. And should you decide to pair up playing the game with the indicator of ambiguity assessment tool, we actually ensure that everybody knows what their skills superpower is, so that next time they're challenged, they can remember to tap into the superpowers that they have and use those to build their other habits or skills that they need to tolerate ambiguity. And when we replay the game in the second session, we add in a number of different skills cards. Now, teams can actually gain bonus points by using or showing how they use those skills during the gameplay. So, for example, one of the skills is, skills cards is about curiosity. And it says, what do you think that other groups of survivors are doing that your team is not doing? Share your idea with your team. And so if the teams can show that they are using those skills, they can get bonus points. And we all want bonus points, or as many points as we can get, because the teams will be playing against each other. And the team who wins is the team that's gathered the most valuable resources and has the most members of their team still alive by the end of the gameplay session. So I hope you've enjoyed that little bit of a sneak peek behind the scenes. haven't given everything away. There's lots of surprises buried in these different event cards, but you'll have to play the game to find out what they are.